Well, I think we were lucky because the Dutch came in, obviously. I mean, the Dutch bulb traveller used to come in every year, Mr. Nieuwenhuis, lovely man. And we grew a lot, we forced a lot of bulbs. We, as I said before, we had good neighbours with A.B. Fleming. And A.B. Fleming, the lads up the road had come down to them and said, look, we've got a big piece of ground in front of the big house there. Do you think we could use it for a football pitch? So Fleming, being Fleming, said, yes, that would be all right. So they got a bulldozer and they levelled it as best they could. It was a slope to start off with, but they took the top half off and they piled all this turf parallel with the road, just the other side of the fence. They had this big pile. It would be 10 feet by about 5 foot high. And this was brilliant turf. And so over the years it had got oh gosh, what's the word? It had gone down and the turf, it was beautiful stuff. The only thing was there was a bit of wireworm in it. When you get that turf, you tend to get wireworms. And wireworms are, the good thing about a wireworm, it's yellow and you can see it easily. And you could get rid of it with chemicals, but we used to just cut potatoes up into wee half-inch cubes, put a stick in them and stick them into the pots if there was any, just to check there was none there. And you'd get them, next day you'd get the wee wireworm sticking into the potato. But anyway, we had good soil there and we asked Fleming, do you think we could get that soil? Could we use it? Yeah, of course you use it. Go up and get the key from the football lads. And we went in with the van and we got new soil and we could plant boxes of tulips. And then we did that at the soil heap, which is next to the oil burner outside there. And then we carried them on my flat barrow, those flat barrows, to the low side of the middle wall. And we levelled the ground there and put them there. There was no sun on them, kept them nice and cool. And then buried them under the ashes. You think of the work you did, for the love of God. The more I think about it, I think, God save me, never mind. You sink it under the ashes outside the bottom shed in the first greenhouse, put them under there, and then you lift them in when they're grown at about 3 or 4 inches, 2 inches, 3 inches. Lifted them up carefully, got the ash from them, put them onto the first greenhouse. That was where there's a lot of pipes in there. And we put them on a bench underneath, and then we had a tarpaulin go right along the front to make it pitch black inside. And the heat underneath them, and give them plenty of water, and they start to grow, and you'd get 6 inches, 7 inches, and then you'd take them out, lift them up to the top, and you got your tulips for,
That's amazing.
January, February.
So,
and then what happened was the Dutch lorries started to come round. They were selling the tulips cheaper than we were buying the bulbs nearly, So that stopped it, and it got less and less and less. Mr. Nieuwenhuis used to come here. He would be in Scotland, like from here across to Glasgow, all the small holdings. He'd be here for 2 weeks, going around getting orders, and then he went to Northern Ireland and he was in there for another couple of weeks. And he would come back. He always had his tea with us, with my grandad anyway.